Al Jackson. Hey.
Mellow high on the wave, pedal grid, red the lakes, the views 4K. Bitch blast is blowing, I've been nothing ever young. Long shots be a young niggas forte. Double D's in laboratories, white dragons, blue eyes, that's another story. Need the remedies, read the book of the Genesis. Cash flow the only medicine, this all flow when the ND transcendent. Dependent on ultrasound waves, ascension, the essence is pendant on phase. My engine is splendid, attentions from sentence. Jehovah's my witness, sitting it repented. Cause I know it gets cold in the north, I know it got cold at the source. But I still roll around with the Jed Eyes. Swing sabers and move on red eye, red eye, red eye, red eye, red eye, red eye. Plant these lemon trees and indulge in all of the aquafina. Should've seen her, hey, hey. Should've seen her, aquafina. Should've seen her, aquafina.
Vision so hazy, solar's on till the skull so braided. No definitions pass, West Edition pack. Surely give full presents, post the gifts on rap. So your clouds getting held, there's no misforecasted foreseeable. Only class hot box in the vehicles. Let your boys from the Dells getting earful. Listen close if spirit speaking in codes. Nathan Drake saw the harness, exploring the zone uncharted. Mellow arrivals and mellow departures, it's no survival. Just a globe in darkness, on the times are darkening. It's all lethargic, but recorders arctic. Where the polar markets, right ways the harshest, like Noah's Ark did. And got the margin, finish what we started. Goals what I'm after in this life as such. Getting the same powers as the Midas touch or Schneider's touch. Finesse in essence, that's life to us. Truly timeless stuff. LS morning with the Brutus sample. Yorkshire tea, removing blues and hassle. When mutants of leases of supernatural elusive moving past you. Undetected on the naked eye. Could only sense or six senses hide me and these friends of mine. Both worlds emerging, get phases surging. Dimensions glad to come meet us. Things could be greener, we take trips to see. Funny how we're breaths away from history. So inhale, wave on a set sail. History always repeats. Eve. Yo, Mela Renaissance, bruise very smooth, so I'm getting on. Crew set the fuel of an echelon, written's explosive, posted like letter bombs. Transmit waves of western song, face gold glaze in the telecoms. Navigate channels with no remote set, I still television, got episodes left, the merry-go-rounds on my soul line. Tune up the volume 8 on the lo-fi, stroll by in my own time, never cause blinds. Views window pay so wide, the sagas elected. Approach goes so calm and collected. Outside the boss yard, striking from far for the net hits. NZ retaining the premiership, home and away. Home and away, no possession, got goals on the race, showing off for medals and trophies obtained. Superheroes without slogans and capes, still waiting around for a phoenix. I can feel my G's going great, but no delays, X-Men we remain. Six senses, high altitudes on the plane, simple and plain. Saber synthesizers, flick of lighters, embers eternal. Weapons on the journal, pens round the circle. See inside this NZ, you couldn't copywriters. Typewriter sounds always screeching by. Create your world if you need a slice. Baker's always got piece of pie. Always got piece of pie.
After the ride hit the good for the mess. Out of order, mind state still a mess. Probably from all the acid digest. More of the sheets like I'm changing my bed. Body thick as anything, yeah, I think she's sweet. Convert to euro, this name that she speaks. By the end of the week, I reclaim all my pounds. Losing my weight when my body's on a cloud. Elevate, moving hella bit. Mean with the ice, nigga got vices. Make a change 3 AM, start to meditate. Get the weed at some real small prices. Grow the ties, take a chance for your dices. Sing the chance, but we know that you're spiteful. Foot boy be like Bruce Almighty. God body, get the poo on a nightly. I'm in the valleys though, set sail. I'm in the valleys, lubricant trails of the finest grade. I'm still dream emulating. My mind elevating, escaped out the finest maze. And I'm looking for them finer days, nigga. You're the ones with them finer pay, nigga. Got me on a high for days, and I'm Northside, North Face with the finest hairs. Saber synthesizes, now I feel like my mind's aligning with these new times in Northside, 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 yeah. Saber synthesizes, now I feel like my mind's aligning with these new times in Northside, 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 yeah. Straight out of the chamber, hyperbolic in aquatic motion, and I'm back in these oceans. The water of a body or the tides I'm surfing. Locked in my room working, not physical mandulation. I'm still on that time evasion, more focused on the sound of saber. I'm learning, got the beats on repeat. Chill with my niggas, all we need is a beast. Cruise to a place that be far from the streets. Kick back and pour some oars in the styro. More time got the perp like spiral. Zoning float the way on a line low. Still listening to fly or the SDS, still impressed. My mind's progressed and I feel doomed to be regular. SEX to anywhere that a nigga feels less of stress. Still skipping road like Bex. You can catch me in the north with some rejects, smoking Bensons, hopping hedges. Boy could have died when my time extended. Smoking platinums, watching not to mention with a brief detection. I create inventions. Still a nigga trying to get a cash incentive. Not trying to pull up in a whip that's rented. I was just send them fakes to abyss. Yo, what should we do with them swish? I could leave them boys to the fish. I'm at the reef, smoking piff. 25th when I hit this shit. Bridgewater, muddy size shit.
Conversations with the wave in my stereo. Middle days I'm still playing in a merry-go. Spin till I spawn through to a new world. Angel's reputation, nigga wanna fuse worlds. Like honestly, copy your part of hating. 3 clicks like Dorothy's shoes. Hoboscope has never forgotten the view. Of course you wanna stay locked in it too. Found yourself when you got lost in the blue. Or out, saber without with a few. No sounds, energies move all round. Atmospheric at Atlas, spread it, send out probes on maps and captures. And if so Atlas is back embedded at home where the heart is fully garnished. Makes up the most of these collages. Ultra high from skies above let outfall. Saber down double legs like Darth Maul. Energies on overdrive. Northern Lives got platforms owning by the power yours. Whatever the rubies, forever the routine. Embedded some new scenes and then I have few dream emulations. Deepest sleep, am I ever waking? Guess not, I'm goners. Bitch pounding with serial lovers. Over the heads, no problems. Accustomed to it, apply same place. Cause over the heads where the flying takes place. In a box with plenty of options. Lobs I feel like pulling off one. Accustomed to it, apply same ways. Cause over the heads where the flying takes place.
Mace to the north side, don't know if the wind or I'm lost in a trip. This Anaesthesia is causing Anaesthesia, feeling imperial in polar material. I scouts hit the thoughts and the thoughts are ethereal. Thinking I could lose my mind. How can I think of future and I don't even believe in time? Smoke a big spliff and think about it. No meds, but the lemon lime's looking cloudy. I could never ever keep the evil around me. Fighting off the demon gin, I'm taking astounding. Fruity loops and mic checks. Looking to the fumes, you see the night jets. In the Tesla on flex, and I can't even type yet. But I still get the letters through my doorstep. I need the right checks, I need the right meds. On the styrofoam flex, oil flowing little in the face called the burst. I'll be on a grave shit, put them in a hearse. Or the ridge in a witch and I'll put them in a hearse. Bring a zoot to that. High times in the north on the roof and that. Kicking back in the golf from my Bueller pants. Feeling like Ferris. Choose moves with my dogs like Ellis.
Pay the land called the northern. Colours enhancing the autumns. Like plants as they blossom, dank as the pollen. Tide just round the begotten. Fluorescent essence, the trance is the lottin'. Green on my mind, I got sign nigga allotment. Some vibes pass, but a lot of men. Drop tens for content, water's long length. Out the bar on the dot bench. On the spectrum, I kept at the top end. Just to see what pops there. Seaside is cause the flock's there. What I breathe is beyond air. Scenery is on there, so I glare at it. Finesse around it to dream to there. Have it with their land it. In the middle of the field like Matic. Earthly vibes, they moving, never static. Who's controlled, they were caught in the traffic. All front north, we attack it. Overhead so long, we're already lap it. Start on potent, match fit, first team draft pick. Sabres on Sonic, bit embark. Crafts in space like the Death Star. Full powers, next charge. X large, X large.
Friend dreams we enter a world that's entirely our own. Let them swim in the deepest ocean or glide over the highest cloud.
Affairs is a fairy tale. Fluffy girls hotel pillows, I may be well and the wrist snooze. Dream work kid fishing on the crescent moon. Into this infected blue. In waters I see myself a lot. Clear to tell whatever else couldn't tell me not. No snobbing and the glitch, just dreading the plot. Deep highs, price on the rails, I never been off peak. So blow subs, digging this bubble float. Why is it or not? I size my dribble posters. Kids bending it months, fuck trash, I'm bending it though. All the ambience we're in is lifting the souls higher than the previous. Time of experience, size large, my mind fits a medium. Dream emulators. Mel's future should savor in the magic family like the chant ones. With kids around me, spirits are calm ones. Feeling voice that I have done. Potion fueling the engines for a car run. Stand size what we only grasp. Sipping on a glass full of Zodiac. Off a dream emulators. Forever leaving the pavement, so melodies stay awakened. Others fall into sleep, so the greatest days done. Risky takes, movies made. Never got profits, not for this face. We're setting box office. I'm maxing out to this Blu-ray vision. Who claimed different and who made difference? Yeah, true tales. No skies to the ether to witness. Yeah.
Kicking back with a zoo in a major. Look at me, Larry Ty's not a stranger. And I'm with Johnny Strangin'. A couple call makers, conversation about life and lessons. Maintain the mind, hold back aggression. But recently the drugs brought a fifth dimension. Think it's time to venture. Think I might buy a gun just for protection. I don't know, they might be watching. Probably not. Still got a flaw, probably hot. Something that they thought I didn't contain. Inside my brain, inside the city your flames. Nigga, it's a pity, your shame. Rather start doing instead go on a date. Cause the money's my fit. Here's yo, smoking the finest. Catch me in vineyards where the wine is. With a flight bitch, all shit no side where the hype is. I'll be in the bridge with a spliff and a lil. Looking at the measurements and I can make a tilt. To create the 4-force with a North Porsche. Hit the engine from 7s to 11s until I get 11s. I still must be broke. Nigga, this my father's off. Moving in grade do the most. Get it in my postcode. Respect isn't odd. I'll be just by my bedpost. Group chats, we conglomerates. 2020 move the package to the couriers. No side, foreigners. Conversation about life and lessons. Maintain the mind, hold back aggression.
Off a dream of letters. Forever leaving the pavement.
No side, foreigners.
True Delph.
Small skies with the east of the witness.